The myth of the goddess of rice, Dewi Sri, is one of the most famous in Indonesian culture, especially among the Java and Bali communities. This story reveals the importance of rice as a key food and a symbol of life, prosperity, and fertility in Indonesian society. Mythologically speaking, the supreme god Batara Guru once instructed all the gods and goddesses to contribute their powers to build a new heavenly palace. He decreed that whoever disobeyed this commandment would be considered slothful and would lose their arms and legs. Upon hearing the commandment, one of the gods, Antaboga, a Naga deity, was deeply anxious. Having no arms or legs, he wondered how he could fulfill the task. The serpent-shaped Antaboga had no physical means of accomplishing his work. In desperation, he turned to Batara Narada, the younger brother of Batara Guru, for advice. But Narada was confused by this situation. Broken-hearted, Antaboga wept profusely. While his tears were pouring down, something miraculous happened. They turned into glowing eggs. Batara Narada then suggested that Antaboga could offer these treasures to Batara Guru as a gift, trusting that he would be compassionate and consider Antaboga's physical handicap. Following a long and demanding journey, Antaboga arrived at the heavenly palace and presented the shiny eggs to Batara Guru. The offer was kindly accepted, and Batara Guru asked him to nestle one of the eggs until it hatched. From the egg, miraculously, a heavenly beautiful girl was conceived. Antaboga gave her to Batara Guru, who adopted her as his own daughter. The girl got the name Dewi Sri. She became a beautiful princess whose stunning features enthralled all the gods, but even Batara Guru began to have desires for her. Concerned about the consequences of such lust, the other gods feared that the scandal would destroy the harmonious heavens. To protect Dewi Sri's chastity and keep the peace, the gods colluded to separate her from Batara Guru. They ruled that Dewi Sri would have to die. She was poisoned, and her body buried in a distant and hidden place on earth. Yet, due to her purity and divinity, a miracle took place. Plants essential to humanity began to grow from the spot of her grave. Coconut trees sprouted from her eyes. Rice fields sprang from her hair. Vegetables grew from her fingers. And betel, a sacred plant in Javanese culture, flourished from her blood. Each plant symbolized a part of Dewi Sri, who would continue to provide for humanity even in her absence. The people of Java Island have since come to admire Dewi Sri as the benevolent goddess of rice and fertility. They believe that all essential and useful plants for human life came from the goddess's sacrifice, and to this day, she is worshipped in rituals and celebrations as a symbol of prosperity and harmony with nature.